So Shady McCoy and Nigel Bradham have new teams, and the North Dakota Assassin, he is jacked! Yo everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here. So today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Yo everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are doing well. You know, we talked so much in the offseason about what if Shady McCoy comes back to Philly for one more year, finish out his career, go off in the sunset as an Eagle. What a storybook ending this would be. It would be so great. But guess what? That's not how life works. It's not how life works. If the Eagles wanted to sign Shady McCoy, they could have done it a long time ago. Now, I know for a fact the Eagles were talking to him recently, very recently. But at the end of the day, Shady McCoy decided to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and play with Tom stinking Brady. He's going to go play with the Bucs, the stinking Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who I think if Brady has like, I'll say 75 to 80% of his abilities left, they're a dangerous team. I definitely think that, and I think Shady will definitely help them. But Shady McCoy, I wish him luck. He signs a one-year deal. I heard it was really cheap, and he goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Also, Nigel Bradham, Eagles linebacker, has signed a deal with the New Orleans Saints. He is headed to the New Orleans Saints, and I like Nigel Bradham. You got to thank him for what he did in 2017. I thought that was his best year as an Eagle. Won the Super Bowl, but he was fantastic. He's had injuries and just looked like he's slowed up. But he goes to the New Orleans Saints. I'm sure Malcolm Jenkins had something to do with that. I'm sure he put or gave some input to the New Orleans Saints about signing him. So Nigel Bradham is a Saint. Shady McCoy is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But that's okay. That's okay. Why? Because we got the North Dakota Assassin. That's right. The North Dakota Assassin, the guy that is probably the most disrespected quarterback in the National Football League. No question about it. No question about it. I feel good with him as our quarterback. I feel good. Today he spoke to the press, a Zoom meeting. He looks jacked up. I'm telling you, he could play linebacker himself. He could be the revival of the two-way player. You know what I'm saying? He was all set. He was ready to go. Woogie looked great. You know, North Dakota Assassin, my man. And he was talking a lot about the offseason. People asked him definitely about his weight. He looks bigger, and he said he worked out a lot. It was really the first offseason where he could actually lift weights, you know, and put a lot of effort in that, because the last few years he's always been rehabbing an injury. So he was able to put on some strength, put on a little size. He says he feels good, and I believe him. I'm sure he does, and I hope so. He was also talking a lot about the young receivers. He said that, you know, Rager, Watkins, Hightower, they're fast. They're fast. And they look good. They look very good. And he's excited to get on the field with them. He talked a lot about the offense and how things are going to change. And what he basically says was this. It's going to be, for the most part, the same offense. But you're going to see more elements of the vertical passing game, which we know that they need. Because let's face it, you can't be in a situation where every time you're on the field, you have to drive 80 yards with an 8-minute drive, 7-minute drive, whatever it is. To have long sustained drives every time on the field is very hard. You have to be able to strike fast, to strike hard, no mercy on the mother humper. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to score quick plays. We saw that against Washington week 1 when we had Deshaun. So there's going to be more vertical elements in the game. He also thinks there's going to be a lot more play action, a lot more naked bootlegs, things like that. So I'm excited about some of the plans that they have. But to me, the whole key to this offense is he has to be able to go vertical. He has to be able to stretch the field. You have to be able to score faster than you did last year. Too many times he had the pressure of going out and having to do these 9-10 minute drives. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. So I think Carson I think he's in a good mindset. Definitely jacked, dude. The dude definitely looks a lot bigger. He just does, okay? He also said he don't really care about the not being on the top 100 list. He don't really care. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. He's more worried and more focused on this season. And that's the most important thing. And, I hope with everything going on, with COVID-19 for and stuff like that, I really hope that these guys, man, they have to be accountable and they have to be on point. You go to the practice facility, you practice, you do what you have to do. You got to go right home. You can't be out and about and all those things. They have to be very safe. And even though Major League Baseball is going through a lot of stuff with the Marlins and what they did, it's not football. And at least the NFL has the ability right now to see the mistakes that the Major League Baseball and possibly these other sports are making before we start. And hopefully they can do enough to negate some of what's going to happen. But you're not going to stop people from getting this virus. You're not going to stop people from having to miss games and opting out. It's the way it is. It's part of the way this year is. We just have to embrace it. But if the North Dakota Assassin is ready to go and he's jacked, ready to double moonwalk that ass, I feel good. And hearing Carson today talk, man, it got me really excited about these rookies, really excited about this season. And the other thing we got to talk about real quick is now that Shady McCoy is gone, what are the Eagles going to do at the running back position? I mean, Devontae Freeman really is the only other guy that's out there. And I don't know if they're going to get him. We'll have to wait and see. But Miles Sanders is a stud. He's a stud. Then you have Boston Scott, who to me is in that Sproles role. And if Corey Clement, and I said this in my channel membership video last week, if Corey Clement is healthy, if he's healthy, I think then you're fine. I think you got your backs, okay? And I'm not even accounting for Warren, or Elijah Holyfield, because it's hard for me to put a value on them until I see them on the field. But I know that if Corey Clement is healthy, you got your number 2 back. I know in Boston Scott, you got your Darren Sproles. And in Miles Sanders, you got one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. No question about it. So, hey, if we choose to go young and stick with what we have, I'm good. I feel good about it, especially if Corey Clement is healthy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Shady in Tampa. Oh, by the way, I need to tell you this real quick. Tomorrow, Friday, I will be doing an Eagles live stream sometime in the afternoon. Not sure exactly what time. The wife is taking me all over the place. I'm looking at counters and cabinets and all this stuff. And she's like, whoa, does this look good together? I can't even picture in my mind. What the hell is going on? What the hell's going on? Where am I moving? I don't understand what the hell's going on. But so she's got me going out all day tomorrow because I'm home. So when I get back, I'm going to stream the Eagles. On Saturday, the Sixers season starts, this whole little tournament. I'm going to be streaming every game. The only one I won't be able to do, Sixers-wise, will be Friday. I believe it's August 7th. I have plans I can't get out of. And then when I can do the the Flyers as well, I'm going to do that. We're doing a lot of stuff. We got basketball, we got hockey, we got football coming. We even got Mike Tyson, because I'm streaming Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. Oh, hell yeah. Anyways, so that's what's going on. A lot of streams upcoming. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.